A huge drought is sweeping across Europe, leaving many countries witnessing their driest ever period on record. In Hungary, the river levels have dropped, water supplies are threatened, farmers are worried they do not have enough green pasture to feed their animals.
Lake Velence's bed is completely dry and cracked, and there's not much water for this goose to find. Fishing boats too lie marooned in the dirt. Data shows that this is the lowest water level ever recorded at Lake Velence in Hungary. It means that wildlife that relies on it may not survive. The water quality has deteriorated, so much so that a bathing ban was imposed on some parts of the lake. 2021 was dry too, so this year kicked off with less water than usual.
The biggest problem at the moment is the lack of rainfall. The totals for the first 7 months of the year are available. The data shows that half of the national average rainfall is missing.
Elsewhere, the river Danube is also suffering in the hot, dry weather conditions. It has dropped by 1.5 meters in 3 weeks around Budapest. There is no end in sight. Temperatures are expected to rise further, and no significant rainfall is predicted anytime soon.
A klímaváltozással arra kell felkészülnünk, hogy
With climate change, we must prepare for such extreme weather situations to become more frequent than before. So we have to manage them in agriculture, in water management, in the management of stormwater in municipalities. We need to be prepared in almost all areas.
The heat wave is affecting water supplies to riverside settlements. The amount of drinking water that can be extracted from the aquifers is determined by the water levels of the Danube. The regional water supply company of Budapest has warned that if water consumption increases, the supply system could be in jeopardy. Water pressure could drop, or there could be temporary water shortages over a large area. Experts say the authorities need to find long-term solutions to the changing climate. Due to Hungary's relatively low altitude, water management is still optimized for the drainage of water surpluses and the rapid elimination of inland water and floods. According to WWF Hungary, at the farmland level, the solution may be to spread flood and inland water over as large an area as possible. Farmer groups and agricultural cooperatives say that the damage caused by the drought could reach $20 billion. There are likely to be low wheat yields, and crops of sunflowers and potatoes are expected to be practically ruined. The farmers are also worried about the livestock.
In the heat wave, this clay soil actually burns the sheep's feet. It's so warm. I'm 57 years old, but I've never seen a drought this big. The problem is those farmers who have hay in stock, they don't sell it because no one knows what the next year will bring.
While next year might be hard to predict, scientists are clear that the general trend will be more frequent and more severe periods of extreme weather are expected. And just like every other country, Hungary too needs to plan for that future now. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.